G'day everybody, it's Kim here from Kim's Homestead with another video for you. Now, this is actually the second time that I've videoed this intro for you. Unfortunately, I lost all the footage of the intro and, excuse me, the footage that I took out when I was out in the front yard and taking off all the sunflower heads because it was just so hot my phone actually overheated and wiped the footage. So I thought it was only about 37 degrees. It's actually 41. Otherwise I wouldn't have gone out there. Anyway, so I'm starting off this video with some of the still shots that I took of the flowers that I've got out there and a couple of the photos of the sunflowers before I took most of the heads off for the chooks later on in the year. And then we'll start off with going around the backyard. So let's have a look at some of the beautiful flowers that are currently still available out in the front yard. Okay, so that's the bag full that I got of sunflower seeds. So the chooks will enjoy a little treat every now and again over winter time. Now, while I was out there, that little amount of time, my phone actually overheated. So it's been probably a few more minutes since I picked up the camera because I had to wait for it to cool down. That's how hot it is. In the meantime, I did a little bit of pruning on my petunias, my buckets of petunias. They were beautiful. I'll show you a picture here of what one looked like. And was time to, because we've got the 40 odd degree days coming up, I thought I'd give them a prune back instead of pushing all their goodness out trying to keep the flowers alive. I'll give them a prune and a feed, and hopefully the plants will stay alive, ready for winter flowering. Now, I've been down to Bunnings and I've picked up a whole heap of seedlings. So that's a video coming up as soon as the hot weather's finished. Also, I've been to my horse poo lady and I've picked up a whole heap of horse poo. That's only half of it. That's to go out the front in the gardens out the front to feed them up over the winter time. Oh, so let's finish with this tour. So here's what's left of the petunias, and here's the bag of flowers that I've cut off. So yeah, I could probably go through and put them in a vase inside or whatnot, but they're a bit scrappy anyway. These I'm not going to bother. They look absolutely beautiful, don't they? Even though there's a lot of dead ones there, there's enough to keep the bees happy for a while. My beans are doing exceptionally well. I've picked about 5 crops off it so far. So I think what's there now I'll leave to mature so that I've got seed for next year. And look at the tripid pumpkin. It's just gone mental. Hey girls, here's my little girls. You've been pooping in your water again. Naughty girls. How about you come out for a little while? Hey? Come on. I'll change your water. Hey? Look at that. Disgusting. What's coming through is actually pretty cold, which is good. That gives them lovely, clean, cold water. I do this once or twice a day. Mainly because they poop in it, little terrors, but also to give them cold, fresh water. Come on, Ginger, move yourself, good girl. Here's one of my favourite flowers. It's a geranium or pelargonium, whatever you like to call them. Let's see if the girls have got started laying any eggs yet. Nope, no eggs. Compost bay's working well. They're keeping it quite a good level actually. Every now and again I get in there and give it an extra turn so that they can get in right in underneath. Okay, so here's my pumpkin. Whew. Starting to die back. The heat's having some effect on it, and I don't know whether you can make it out, but let's have a look. I got some fairly nice pumpkins in there, maturing up. Oh, there's a giant one back there. The corn back there is all finished, it's all picked. That's the lot that I've processed the other day and gave to my son and his family. And here I've got great big, that's a pickling cucumber maturing so that I've got seed for next year. The tomatoes are doing well. I better go and get that bag, I think. And yes, I pick them when they're this ripe. Otherwise, I'm finding that ants and other bugs get into them. As soon as they start to blush, I pick them. And then they go inside, ready to ripen up. See this one, the ants have gotten to it. I'll leave that as a sacrificial one, otherwise they'll just move to another one. There's another big pumpkin. And a couple more down there. There's another one sitting in amongst the tomatoes. There's me cabbage. Small head, but edible. That one hasn't hearted up yet. Oh, there's another pumpkin. These are some of my little personal melons. There's another one down there. I think I'll certainly have more than enough to give away. There's another of me personal melons. This one sort of hasn't done much at all, but it might be just taking its time. Oh yeah, there's a little female plant down there. Over here is my white cucumbers, which have done extremely well. This one here I'm growing out for seed. It was supposed to be market moors, so once again I must have got me labels mixed up. Another pickling cucumber. Okay, I'm here at the zucchinis, and the plants were just too heavy for the poles that I put in, so that will definitely have to be changed next year. But I'm getting a lot of zucchinis, which is good. Unfortunately, a lot of them are not fertilized, which is a bit of a problem. So going to have to come out and pick zucchinis in the next day or two, and see what I can get off them and put away. So they're once again, they've turned into trippids. Now if I could find my secateurs, I could prune them back a bit, but I've put them up somewhere and I've lost them in the chaos, so I'll have to find a pair. So I can't get through here, so let's come over here. And the cat cage needs a good whippersnip or a mow or a clean up. Certainly needs something anyway. The onions are all picked, the leeks are hanging on. They're spring onions, they'll go forever and a day. Some beetroot. Asparagus, cauliflower. All these beds really need topping up quite a lot, but they'll get that soon enough. More trippid. Right, let's see if we can get in the other side. The capsicums are coming along really nice. Got a reasonable crop there on that plant. Not much so on that one. And these ones are just starting to go for their second round. I won't be planting these ones again. They're too small for me to do anything really with. So I'll pick these tomatoes and come back to you soon. Okay, so while I'm here, these are supposed to be nadapinos. Now I've been waiting about 2 years to grow these, and this is the problem with buying anything over the internet. Couldn't get them anywhere else. Now I know why. Because, I'm sorry, but to me, this looks like a bell pepper. Or as we call them, capsicums. Even the young one, where it is. This one. It's got the 4 little bumps. I don't know whether you can see that, but hang on. It's got the 4 little bumps underneath, which means it's a capsicum. So, even though I like capsicums, I purchased nadapino seeds. That's what I planted. That's what I thought I was going to get. So, I won't be doing that again. Looks like I'll just be growing capsicums from now on. What I will be growing next year is this particular paste tomato. It's produced so well. I think that's about the 6th time I've gone through and picked off it, and there is a heap of fruit left on there and more coming. So can't remember the name of it at the moment, so I think it's on the post, but I'm not real sure. But yeah, I'll be saving seeds from this one. So let's have a look and see what's in the seed house. Right, this is where all my plants are being summered because it's just too hot out in the garden. Some of them I got as Christmas presents, birthday presents from neighbours, that sort of thing. So when it cools down, a lot of these will be going out in the garden. Here's my strawberries. These will go pretty much straight in the freezer. So, not a huge amount of activity in here. I've got leftover seedlings. Some have got to go out, some have just got to go out. But Mainly I'm just waiting for the weather to cool off a bit. Whew. Okay, so there's my pick for today. When I have it all put out, I'll take a photo of it for you and add it in with this film. And there's the handful of strawberries. They'll be cleaned up and put in the freezer. So, it's hot out there. So, that's my January garden tour. And now you see why we don't plant much over the summertime, because it's just too hard to look after and it's too hot. Most of the plants will die off January, February, March. So come autumn time is when I'll be happily planting up the beds again, ready for our winter veggies. So that'll be nice. Anyway, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this little garden tour, and I will see you all again with another video very soon. If you like this video, please give me a great big tomatoey thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, think about subscribing. And I will see you soon. Bye, friends.